Okay guys, when the sheetrock comes in, it's gonna be really good that you're on site whenever it gets there, 15, 20 minutes early in case they show up early. Um, you wanna know where your sheetrock's going. Normally we like it laying down, flat. If it's gonna be there for any length of time, 2 or 3 days, that'd be fine with it staying like this because this is the easier way to pick it up. You wanna get a picture of this label right here. This means it's 5/8 by 12 foot. 1 hash means feet, 2 hashes mean inches. And right there, that's in Spanish. Gypsum board, which is what this is, that's what sheetrock is. And you can see it's white, so it's just standard board. This over here is blue, and in Spanish they call it purpura. I don't know why they call it purple, but it's blue in English. So you can look right there, these are 8 foot. You can do the math on this, but basically a good rule of thumb, regular sheetrock, the labor is going to cost about 65 cents a square foot. If you're going luxury with it, level 5, with perfect finishes, it's going to be at least 80 cents. So each one of these sheets is worth like $31. So as soon as that stuff gets delivered, take pictures of it, go to the order checklist spreadsheet, fill it in with what actually showed up, compare it to what the thing showed. That's in your checklist as well. And that's how you're gonna know how much labor all of this stuff is going to cost. Which is critical. You need to know at all times where your actual labor is at, because if we start with an estimate and then it turns into everything as we go on, things get more and more solid. But we had the guys here. We were here when it got delivered. They asked us where to put it. Of course, we said take it to the back of the house. Spread it out throughout the house where there's no water coming in. We only want to do sheetrock if all the exterior is complete. We need the roof on, entire exterior completed. But this is blue right here. That goes in all the bathrooms. Trying to get you some cement board. This is what you put tile on. And yeah, that's cement board right there. So you'll see these options. So cement board, moisture barrier board, and both of these are 4 foot by 8 foot. Your standard sheetrock, we go with the biggest ones because we have teams here and they're gonna do 4 by 12 footers. The bigger the board, the less labor, because you have to do like less mudding, less finish work. You wanna make sure that things like this, these tracks here, this whole door needs plastic over it. This is a very, very expensive fireplace. It's probably like $20,000 a fireplace. This whole thing needs wrapped up so it stays pretty. These tracks need covered. All these windows need covered. The doors got here early, so you got to work with it. You can see we got a blue tarp over there. If you see something like this where the wind has blown it open, at least get it covered up. All the doors need protected. You've got your red marks here. You can watch that. You should already have the checklist printed off for the guy, but you really want to watch that no openings get covered, that things are done properly. So I'll point something out here with this duct. This duct needs to be covered up. This duct, I didn't design this house. I'm coming in midway through it, but we're already framed up and there's no access to get to that duct to reconnect it. Normally there's an eyebrow cabinet above there. So that's gonna need a little cutout and it's gonna need to be connected, because once they put that sheetrock on there, you'll never know about it. You won't even have access to it in this situation. We took on I think they can carry like 215 sheets of sheetrock up there. Stuff is heavy. We got a steep hill, so it was a little bit of a lighter load. But if you come out here, a forklift was able to go out and put that up on, they lifted it up and over, then they put it on a cart and they wheeled it in the house. So nobody had to manually carry it inside the house. Because a lot of times your laborers, they'll charge you $1 a sheet just to carry it inside the house. So if we can have a machine do it, forklift, delivery crew, and delivery crew, they charge, it's just built into their price. But they're more efficient at it because they're doing it every single day. They're more efficient at it than people who aren't. So that's how you do that. Another thing, you want to make sure we got good pictures. If the customer paid extra for additional insulation. Like we just had all this insulation put in like yesterday. Because of course, to do sheetrock, you need your plumbing, your electrical, insulation, all that done, and inspections signed off from the city before you even start with this step. But this right here, we had a big opening door right here. That's a front door. It's a 11 foot by, it's almost 11 foot by 6 foot right there. So all this insulation, it had blown out. So make sure you put at least a temporary door up there. And you don't have to put a bunch of screws in it, just a couple screws to hold against the wind. But that wind was also coming in and blowing all of this. You can see how much wind is blowing in here. But a lot of that's from crews needing to clean up better after they're done. So that's your sheetrock, guys, and that's all I got. Make sure